This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flo's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flo's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flo retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Wednesday, March the 16th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today morning news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, the Freundel Stuart Administration is preparing to crack down on lawyers who steal from their clients. Draft amendments to the Legal Profession Act have been circulated to the Bar Association of Barbados with new provisions to protect clients from being deprived of their money or property. If approved, the changes will give the bar the authority to act in certain circumstances. Section 16A1 will now say, in order to protect clients against loss of money or property held on their behalf by an attorney at law, the Bar Association shall have the power, upon an order of a judge, to take possession of any relevant documents related to the money or property of such clients. The draft, a copy of which has been obtained by Barbados Today, will also give the bar power to manage the account of such clients. Former Prime Minister Owen Arthur is warning that the Barbados economy remains in intensive care and that it's still in a very delicate position in terms of its achievement of growth. Arthur, who confirmed in Parliament yesterday that he had earlier been approached by Minister of Finance Chris Sinclair to replace the retiring Sir Frank Alleyne as head of its Independent Advisory Council on the Economy, said that the next unpopular and painful step which needed to be taken by the government was abolishment or amalgamation of some state enterprises as soon as practicable.
The government has to address the issues of state enterprises, sir. That, I feel the first thing you should do is that you should make a database of the people who are going home and their skills. And some should be afforded access to resources for retraining. The government should use that database to arrange for those people who are going home and may have to go home because the government has to do the right thing to have access to the resources of fund access and enterprise growth fund to start their own businesses. I feel that the government should also determine that it will have affirmative procurement policies such that if people are sent home because they have to rationalize the public expenditures, they would have first access to small contracts to sell things to the government.
Following its decision last year to abolish free tertiary education, a University of the West Indies political scientist has accused the ruling Democratic Labour Party of what he calls killing the philosophy of its founding father and national hero, Errol Walton Barrow. In a scathing attack on the party, head of the Department of Government, Sociology and Social Work at the UWI Cayfield campus, Dr. Tennyson Joseph, also suggested that this year's celebrations of the island's 50th anniversary of political independence should really take the form of a wake in recognition of the death of Barrow's social democratic project. Joseph, who spared no insult for the current administration, further accused it of distancing itself from Barrow's ideals in the wake of a report given by the local campus last week, which showed that its student enrollment had slumped by about 30% during the 2014-2015 academic year, from close to 9,000 prior to government's introduction of tuition fees for Barbadian students to 6,065 at present. In sports now, the West Indies will open their ICC T20 World Cup game this morning in India against England. Captain Darren Sammy says the regional team has the batting power to win.
There's never too much pressure on Chris. Obviously, we know Chris is a massive figure, but you look at the dressing room we have with Bravo, Russell, Sammy, Jason, Carlos, Bradford. You know, that's a lot of power. You know, so the key for us is each person, each player accepting their own personal role in the team and being responsible.
Meanwhile, the West Indies women's T20 World Cup team will also start their match against the Pakistanis today. Coach Vasbert Jakes says the game plan has been reviewed to better equip the girls to win.
One thing that would have happened is that we obviously come out of South Africa where the ball came onto the bat, and then obviously coming into Chennai where the wicket is a little bit slow. I think the expectation of scoring at probably 7-8 runs over, I think it was a little bit too far-fetched. So we actually review our game plans in terms of how we're going to go about constructing our innings and certainly deconstructing the opposition and finding the best possible method that would make us successful in the tournament.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Get your paper, get your paper. Only 225, 220. Who? For what? That's the Bear Stare News. I don't read about that from Barbados today since last night. That can't only can't do. 220. Who?
Barbados Today. News you can trust.
Turning now to news from the region. On day 3 of the Commission of Inquiry into the recent deadly prison unrest in Guyana, a third inmate testifies that the riot was sparked by the need to attract media attention to ventilate grievances. Mondale Smith reports.
Amidst expressed concerns of fears of victimization, Basil Morgan, the prisoner who testified today, has been assured that there is no need for him to be fearful and that he should pass the word along to the other prisoners that the Commission will do all in its powers to ensure that they are not victimized as a result of appearing before the Commission.
Send the message along to your colleagues that they need have no fear. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Would you come back again if we want you to expand on something?
Yes, sir, most definitely.
Basil Morgan, who is currently behind bars on a murder charge, told the Commission in the afternoon session that many prisoners may not want to appear before the Commission because they are afraid of being further victimized. He said he believes that he was victimized previously because he has been waiting about 5 years for his trial to get going. In an effort to alleviate those fears, Commissioner Merle Mendonza also reassured the prisoner that the Commission is actively discussing ways of ensuring prisoners are protected from any form of victimization.
On the international scene, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, and John Kasich scored major victories last night that significantly reshaped the presidential race, while a big loss in Florida prompted Marco Rubio to drop his White House bid. Clinton took big strides toward the Democratic nomination by winning Florida and North Carolina, and in a crucial victory, she stopped Bernie Sanders in his tracks in the industrial Midwest by taking Ohio. The Republican Party, meanwhile, veered closer to a historic contested convention after Kasich, the Ohio governor, held his own state and deprived Trump of its 66 delegates. That makes it more difficult for the billionaire to reach the 1,237 delegates he needs to capture the GOP prize. Trump did, however, prevail in the biggest contest of the night, taking all of Florida's 99 delegates. The real estate tycoon also ran primaries in Illinois and North Carolina. And finally, Argentina's Coast Guard says it sank a Chinese fishing vessel that was fishing in a restricted area off the South American country's coast. Officials said yesterday that the Argentine naval prefecture chased and eventually sank the Lu Yan Yuan Yu vessel after detecting it illegally fishing within the country's exclusive economic zone. The Coast Guard said it first fired warning shots, but the Chinese vessel responded by turning off its lights and deliberately trying to crash. That's news and sports. However, you can join us again this afternoon for more. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune into channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.